Have you ever stopped to wonder why some older men develop a strong, unpleasant odor? Even though they believe they're perfectly clean, it's a sensitive subject, and one that's rarely discussed openly. But the truth is, the way you manage your bathroom habits after a certain age can quietly influence how you smell and how others perceive you. This isn't just about appearances. It's about dignity, self-confidence, and self-respect. After you reach your 70s, your body changes in ways you may not even notice. Your skin tends to hold on to odors for longer. Your metabolism slows down, and daily routines that once seemed harmless may now be doing you more harm than good. This guide was created with care for older men who want to feel fresher, cleaner, and more in control of their presence. We're going to cover 5 bathroom habits that could be the hidden cause of that unwanted smell. The goal here isn't to blame or shame. It's to offer small, simple adjustments that can make a huge difference in your quality of life. Whether you live alone with a partner or in a shared space, you deserve to feel comfortable and confident in your own body again. Stay with me until the very end, because the last point might be something you've never considered, and it could completely change how you approach your daily routine. Let's begin. 1. Skipping proper wiping technique. One of the biggest, most common causes of lingering body odor in older men is something so basic, it's often overlooked entirely: wiping properly after using the toilet. It might seem too private to talk about, but as your body changes with age, it can have a surprisingly large impact on how you smell. After 70, joints often aren't as flexible as they used to be. Reaching around and wiping thoroughly can become more difficult, especially if arthritis or reduced flexibility sets in. Many men, without realizing it, may leave behind traces that create an unpleasant odor over time. You might think a quick wipe is enough, but in many cases, it's not. Even a small amount left behind can quickly produce a smell that clings to your clothing, your bedding, and even the air around you. Relying solely on dry toilet paper can make matters worse. Dry paper often smears rather than cleans, particularly if you're experiencing looser stools, a common side effect of medication changes or dietary shifts in older age. When residue gets trapped in the folds of skin, especially if you sit for long periods, the problem intensifies. Wearing absorbent underwear or tight-fitting briefs can make it worse still. This isn't about being dirty. It's about not realizing that the method you've used for decades might no longer be doing the job. There's also the matter of reduced smell sensitivity with age. You may not detect any odor, while others can, and they may quietly keep their distance or, worse, talk about it behind your back. That's unfair to you, and you deserve to know the truth so you can take back control. A simple fix: switch to moist wipes or install a bidet attachment. Both options provide a cleaner, more comfortable experience and drastically reduce odor. If mobility is an issue, there are long-handled hygiene tools designed to help older adults reach without strain. Using the right tools isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign you value your hygiene and comfort. This shift isn't just about removing odor. It's about preserving your dignity. When you feel truly clean, you regain confidence. You're more inclined to step outside, talk to people, and smile without self-consciousness. And that confidence is noticeable. It radiates from you. People respond differently when you walk into a room, knowing you've taken good care of yourself. At this stage of life, that peace of mind is priceless. 2. Infrequent underwear changes. Now, let's address something many older men don't realize affects their personal scent: how often they change their underwear. It might sound trivial, but the gap between smelling fresh and smelling stale can often come down to what you're wearing underneath, and how long it's been since you last changed it. As we get older, our bodies simply don't cool themselves the way they once did. The way we sweat changes. Our skin becomes thinner, and with reduced circulation, some areas stay damp for longer periods. Now, combine that with underwear worn for 2 or even 3 days in a row, and you have the perfect recipe for odor that clings to your body and lingers in every room you enter. The troubling part? Many older men don't even realize it's happening. Why? Because once you retire or live alone, the urgency to stick to a strict laundry schedule often fades. You might think, asterisk, it's not dirty, I've just been at home, or I didn't sweat today. But body odor isn't just triggered by physical activity. It also develops from your body's natural oils, the shedding of dead skin cells, and yes, even a bit of urine leakage. This minor leakage is far more common with age and with certain medications. Many men experience small dribbles without noticing. Even if it's just a tiny amount, when that moisture gets absorbed into fabric, it creates a warm, damp environment where bacteria multiply quickly. And it's that bacteria, not the moisture alone, that produces odor. The longer the fabric stays against your skin, the more it traps that smell and transfers it right back onto your body throughout the day. And let's face it, not all underwear is created equal. Old, stretched-out briefs made from thick, non-breathable materials hold heat and moisture in, making the problem worse. If you haven't replaced your underwear in years, chances are you're wearing something that's doing you no favors at all. The fix? Make changing your underwear daily a non-negotiable rule. No exceptions, even if you never leave the house. Upgrade to breathable, moisture-wicking fabrics designed for both comfort and hygiene. You'll be amazed at how much fresher you feel. Your clothes will smell better. Your chair won't hold that stale, musty odor, and your confidence will naturally increase. Deep down, we all know when we feel clean. This isn't just about being presentable for others. It's about dignity and respecting yourself enough to keep your body in a state you can feel proud of. Each time you put on a clean pair of underwear, you're quietly making a powerful statement. I still care about myself. I still matter. If you're still here and finding these insights helpful, drop a number 2 in the comments to let me know you're watching. And if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss future videos. Your support helps us keep creating valuable, informative content that inspires and empowers you. 3. Neglecting bathroom ventilation. One silent contributor to lingering body odor in older men has nothing to do with the body itself. It's the air around you. More specifically, the stale, damp air trapped in your bathroom. Poor ventilation or no ventilation at all might not seem like it could influence how you smell, but it absolutely can, and in surprising ways. Bathrooms are built to handle moisture, but only if that moisture has somewhere to go. Without proper airflow, every steamy shower, every toilet flush, and every damp towel left hanging adds to the humidity problem. That moisture doesn't just hover in the air. It settles into everything. Bath mats, towels, even the clothes you hang on a hook. Over time, this environment encourages the growth of mildew and bacteria, both of which produce musty, sour odors that cling to your skin and clothing. Older men may stop noticing these smells, especially if they live alone or have simply grown accustomed to the scent of their own home. But guests notice. Caregivers notice. Even visiting family members pick up on that lingering smell, and unfortunately, it doesn't always reflect well on you. Now think about this. After showering, you dry yourself off with a towel that's been hanging in a damp room for days. Even if you were perfectly clean a moment ago, that towel is spreading a layer of mildew smell back onto your skin. And once that odor settles into your body and clothes, no amount of deodorant or cologne can cover it. But towels and rugs aren't the only issue. The real problem is the air itself. When the air is heavy with moisture, your skin never fully dries after bathing. Areas like under the arms, between skin folds, the groin, and beneath the belly can stay damp longer, creating a breeding ground for bacteria and odor. The fix? Make ventilation a must-do part of your bathroom routine. If you have an exhaust fan, use it every single time you shower or bathe, and let it run for at least 15 to 20 minutes afterward. No fan? Crack a window. Leave the bathroom door open when you're done. Hang towels where they can dry fully, never bunched up on a hook or wedged behind a door, and replace bath mats regularly, because they hold more odor than you think. These small changes don't just freshen the bathroom, they freshen you. Your towels will smell cleaner, your clothes will lose that damp mustiness, and your skin will feel better after bathing. It's a simple shift with a big payoff in how you present yourself to the world and how you feel in your own space. For skipping deodorant or using the wrong kind. Some older men decide that after retirement, certain grooming habits are no longer necessary, and deodorant is often one of the first things to go. You might be thinking, I'm not sweating like I used to, or asterisk, I'm mostly at home, so who cares? But here's the truth. Even if you don't notice it, the people around you probably do. Body odor doesn't always come from heavy sweating. It can come from a low-level, constant buildup, especially under the arms. And when you skip deodorant, that process speeds up. Here's what many don't realize. Aging changes the skin. The way we produce natural oils shifts, and the bacteria living on our skin, particularly in warm spots like the armpits, start to interact differently with those oils. That interaction creates a distinct scent. Left unmanaged, it becomes more noticeable over time. This is not about poor hygiene. You can shower every single day and still develop body odor if you're not applying the right kind of protection afterward. The issue becomes worse when men either skip deodorant entirely or stick with one that no longer suits their body's current needs. For example, many older men keep using the same brand they relied on in their 30s or 40s thinking, "It's always worked for me." But bodies change, and what once masked odor effectively may now barely make a difference. Some switch to natural deodorants in an effort to be healthier, and that's fine, unless it's not actually working. Many aluminum-free or fragrance-free sticks simply don't have the staying power needed for older skin. Then there's another common misunderstanding. Mixing up deodorant with antiperspirant. Deodorant is designed to mask and neutralize odor. Antiperspirant is meant to reduce sweating. Some products do both, but not all. Plenty of men unknowingly use one that only handles half the job, and then wonder why the smell creeps back after a few hours. I remember one man in particular, Henry, age 79, who prided himself on being low maintenance. He'd shower in the morning, skip deodorant, and assume that was enough. But his daughter gently told him that whenever she visited, she noticed a faint, unpleasant smell, even though his home was spotless. It wasn't about hygiene. It was simply the absence of that final step, deodorant. When Harold switched to a proper antiperspirant and deodorant combo that matched his needs, the change was immediate. His clothes stayed fresher, his confidence lifted, and those subtle but awkward moments, people taking a step back, disappeared. That small change didn't just alter how others saw him. It changed how he saw himself. So, take a moment to evaluate what you're using, or if you're using anything at all. Make sure it fits your current lifestyle and body chemistry. You're never too old to care about how you present yourself, and deodorant remains one of the simplest, most effective ways to do exactly that. If you're still watching and finding this helpful, comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and turn on the bell so you don't miss future videos. Your support helps us keep making this kind of valuable content. 5. Using air fresheners instead of fixing real odors. One of the biggest bathroom mistakes older men make is relying on air fresheners to mask smells instead of eliminating the source. A few spritzes might seem to help, but in reality, they only hide odors for a short time. Often, they simply mix with the underlying smell, creating something even more noticeable and unpleasant. Over time, this combination becomes part of what people refer to as old man smell. It sticks to towels, clothing, and even skin, often without the person realizing it. Many seniors get into the habit of spraying the bathroom after every visit, thinking it's considerate or tidy. But if the toilet bowl hasn't been properly cleaned, the ventilation is poor, or damp towels are hanging around absorbing bacteria and moisture, then air freshener isn't fixing anything. It's just layering perfume over mildew, urine residue, and lingering particles. And yes, most people can tell. Take Elliot, a sharp, well-dressed 79-year-old I used to play cards with. He always smelled like lemon spray. At first, you'd think, that's clean. But walking into his house told a different story. It was citrus mixed with damp socks. The culprit? A leaky toilet seal, windows that stayed shut, and a habit of spraying air freshener every few hours. His daughter finally told him gently, "Dad, the house doesn't smell fresh. It smells like it's trying too hard." And that's the key. Air freshener should be the finishing touch in a clean bathroom, not the whole solution. If the base is dirty, no scent can cover it. The risk is even higher for men in their 60s, 70s, and 80s because aging dulls the sense of smell. You might think the air smells fine, but visitors could be thinking otherwise. Here's what to do instead. Control moisture first. A damp bathroom invites mold and mildew, both of which smell and cling to fabrics and skin. Run a fan or crack a window. Let towels dry completely between uses. Clean thoroughly. Scrub the toilet. Not just the bowl, but under the rim, around the base, and at the seat hinges. Don't forget small surfaces. Floors, light switches, and any surfaces you touch frequently can hold odors. Add scent last and lightly. Once the bathroom is truly clean, you can use a subtle scent like essential oils or a baking soda-based freshener. These won't overpower the space or mix badly with other smells. The goal isn't to smell like a bouquet. It's to smell genuinely clean. A bathroom that smells fresh because it is clean will always send a better message than one trying to hide a mess with heavy fragrance. That kind of cleanliness says you respect yourself and the people you share your space with. If you've made it this far, thank you. Not just for watching, but for caring enough about yourself to face a topic most people avoid. Talking about odor can feel uncomfortable, even embarrassing. But this is not about shame. It's about reclaiming control. Your scent is part of how the world experiences you, and more importantly, how you experience yourself. The 5 habits we discuss may seem small, but together they can make a big difference in how you feel, how people treat you, and how confidently you move through life. This is about more than soap or deodorant. It's about dignity. It's about refusing to let age strip away the pride you've earned over a lifetime. And here's the best part. It's never too late to start. You don't have to overhaul your routine overnight. Just pick one habit to improve. Maybe it's putting on a fresh pair of underwear every morning. Maybe it's replacing that old towel. Maybe it's noticing how your bathroom smells when no one's around. Whatever you choose, that one action says the world. And to yourself, I still care. I still matter. And you do. If this video opened your eyes or helped you in some way, consider subscribing and turning on notifications. We have many more videos like this ready to support you. And if you know someone who might be quietly struggling with this issue, share it with kindness, because sometimes the smallest nudge opens the biggest door. Until next time, take care of your space, your body, and your spirit. You've earned that much and more.